evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Strong Field here at the Madison Surf Club for this evening's CIAC Class M football semifinal contest between the Panthers of Pomperaug High School and your Daniel Hand Tigers. Daniel Hand is a member of the Southern Connecticut Conference. That conference supports a code of sportsmanship and conduct that governs the behavior of all student athletes, coaches, administrators, and spectators. We ask you please treat all officials, players, coaches, and spectators with respect. Good sportsmanship is viewed by the conference as a concrete measure of your understanding and commitment to fair play.
They're doing a hand job.
Pomperaug has won the toss and elected to receive. The Tigers will be defending the west goal. Ladies and gentlemen,
Good evening for Madison Public Television and Daniel Hand High School Tiger football from the frozen tundra of Strong Field in Madison, the first playoff game of the 2003 season. This is the Panthers of Pomperaug. Hand finishes the season at 9-2 with a win Thanksgiving Day, and Pomperaug comes in at 9-2. Pomperaug get the ball first. Pelletier hits one on a bounce to picked up at about the 8. Return up the middle, and he's going to be down near the 25. And this is Kent Sprague with Frank Tordoff. We got Frozen Steve Fust on the camera, and John Woods is here. Frank, this should be a really good football game. They both play the same kind of ball, as I understand.
Yeah, that's the word, is that both of them are real running type teams, although they have the opportunity to throw it on occasion, and both quarterbacks are very mobile quarterbacks. Both have good fullbacks. It'll be up to the line and who can control it.
And they run out of a T formation. This is a tight formation. They got everybody in close.
It's about as tight as you can.
Run left, try to turn the corner, and a man turns the corner, gets a good gain. Looks like he may have enough for a first down.
Well, you can see right there, that particular play right off the bat is to seal off an entire side, and that's exactly what they did. They totally came around and sealed off. The running back got pretty good lead out of that, 9 yards.
9 yards. This kid named Cantor that carried the ball there, I understand he's scored like 16 touchdowns this year, Frank, so he's a big scorer for them.
All right, we have the same setup going the other way.
This way, and quarterback leading the blocking. They needed a little over a yard, and they get close to that.
Yeah, they're close, but they may not be quite there now. We can't quite even tell now. Cisco was in on that. He was very close on that, but
first down.
Basically, it's the entire line that has to follow through on that.
Number 45, the ball carrier, picks up the Panthers.
First down at the 37.
Very breezy, as they said, in Lambeau Field East here tonight. No question about it. wind chill factor is going to have it down around 0 right now, but it's great.
My temperature in my car said -3 degrees centigrade when I came in. That's about 26, 27 Fahrenheit.
Oh, ball's down. Hands got it.
Hand covers it. That's number 69.
Oh,
69, that's
McMahon, Pete
Man.
the Tigers will take over first and 10.
Nice job. Now that was on the handoff. They're very, very clustered back there, and they went to turn around, and the ball, of course, is cold and hard, and it was a miss handoff, and hand fell on it.
And we'll get the ball for their first possession, starting about the 32. Mark Punzelt brings them out. Izzo over the ball at center. The running backs are Albert Belmont at fullback, David Randolph at tailback.
Whoa.
And that's Belmont with the ball. Belmont over the right side. Good gaining on first down.
Belmont, the ball carrier, crossing 30.
That's Hand's typical butterfly releasing play, going off tackle to the right side.
About 5 yards on that first carry.
Nice job by Prince Albert.
We're early in the first quarter, no score. Pomperaug had the ball first and gave it up on a fumble. Eckenrode split wide left. They're not going to throw much tonight, probably.
No.
That's Randolph with the ball, and he's trying to make a cut.
gotta
Makes
throw.
a cut. Still going. And he's down between the 10 and the 15, down about the 11.
All right, it's going to be a first down, of course. Nice job. He had some good blocking out there, but he took his time to see where the blocks are starting to take hold. And then he got himself a good 10, 15-yard run.
There were a lot of white shirts wide there, but the blocking pushed them out wide.
That's right.
That was probably Gibbons on this end of the line, Gibbons and Smith.
They do an excellent job.
That's Belmont
quick.
with the ball, and Belmont's got a hole. He's down near the 11 and is thrown backwards a little bit. Loses back
Almost.
to the 10.
Almost broke it loose. Very, very close. But it was a good defensive play as well.
He had a couple more yards, but he tried to bounce it out, and they tackled him back there.
As you said, the wind is going to affect any game that goes in the air, whether it's kicking or throwing. So you're going to see it on the ground most of the time, I think.
And could get a first down just outside the 1. Got 10 yards for a touchdown here. And Punzel looking to throw. There's his man out there. Complete pass. Touchdown Hand. Eckenrode.
Just as we finished saying that about much in the air, but it was with the zip that Punzel can put on the ball, he did exactly, kept it low and put it right on the money.
And you got the wind behind him. It's a strong breeze, gusting probably up to 35, 40 knots. Hand scores first with 9:36 left first quarter.
One of the things you don't think of either is that requires the defense in this wind to be looking into the wind, and that's not an easy
The
thing.
snapper, and it's not handled by Banish.
Extra point is no good.
Extra point, no good.
Score remains 6-0.
I think Banish had to reach a little bit for that snap, and that a really cold ball and cold hands.
Well, now you almost want to call that a gimme because Hand was able to take advantage of the miscue by Pomperaug, fell on the fumble, and in 4 plays took it in for a touchdown. So up 6-0, just under 10 minutes here.
So a pass from Punzel to Eckenrode, scores first. And it's good to see part of the hand band here tonight, enough to
really
play the
is.
national anthem.
Well, people may not, again, they'll be watching this game in the future. And it is trimester final time right now at the high school, so a lot of people are going to have to be home studying. And I'm sure everybody that's here already finished all their studying. And this is a little R&R for them. A few brave people ventured down from Pomperaug on the far side, but not a whole lot, but there are some over there.
Pelletier to hit it on the 40. He's got a strong wind behind him. And it's a high short one. Going to be fielded about the 25 on the fly over there on the sideline. Brought back to the 30. Well, that's not too bad.
Well, I didn't expect to see it go that far, actually.
He about took a divot on that one.
He did. It really got a little boost from the wind, I think, once it got up there in the air. I thought it was going to drop down around the 40 or what have you, but it got another 10 or 15. Run back was good for about 3.
And Banish makes a tackle over there.
Andy advantage.
Pomperaug second possession now. We have 9.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
All right, now they're splitting it
Now
out.
they're going to widen out a little.
A little more traditional wing out there.
The first
Quick
man
man
through
up.
with the ball, and he's got yardage.
Ball's out. Hands got the ball, I think.
That ball
They're
is on
really
the ground.
scrambling for it. I think so.
And thinks they've got it.
Yes, yes. Mark Tony
with the
brings it
ball.
out of the pile.
By number 34, that's Mark Tony.
So you had the running back was again trying to get a little bit extra out of the run. He had made a pretty good one already,
There was the ball carrier.
and coughed it up.
10 for Daniel Hand. The ball resting at the
Of course, Hand had a lot of players that got on that ball and were able to punch it free. And Mark Tony comes up with it.
Maybe these guys from Pomperaug up there in the Litchfield Hills aren't used to winter.
Well, I'll tell you, they were sure digging for dirt down there under that pile.
Tony's a big kid. He can take it away from people.
Mark Tony is going to take it from most guys.
And
Whoa!
Punzel slips. Now he's going to keep it.
He goes straight up to get something out of it.
He got about 3 yards out of
He
nothing.
Punzel keeps it, takes it to the 35-yard line. Again,
Now we got to remind people that it was snowy this morning. We had about almost an inch of snow that came down,
And then ice.
and then it iced over and everything. And so it's now we've frozen over the field down there with a little slickness on it. And you can see Mark kind of, not having the traction he needed right off the bat, but he got something positive
He
from it.
got 2 yards out of nothing there where he slipped. And Hand with 2 receivers to the left. And handed off to Belmont going the other way,
Yeah,
and he
nothing.
gains only a yard or
Albert
so.
Belmont, the ball carrier.
Very tight defense, and they're very disciplined by the look of it.
The offensive line for Hand, we got Pat Kelly, 73, Gustavo Feliciano is 52.
Schweitzer and Lutz check into the Tiger lineup.
Who else we got there, Frank?
Well,
Gibbons,
Gibbons and then,
54.
yeah.
Missing 1 or 2.
Well, we got Schweitzer just came in, and Philippone.
Here's the first shotgun formation of the game. 3rd and about 7 now. Punzel straight back, looking to throw, and there's a pass, complete pass. That's Eckenrode, makes the catch, first down Hand.
Just a nice casual little button hook, goes down there, pushes the corner back,
5-yard line, Mark
and
Tony.
cuts back in on the button, and there he is. Boom. Nice pass, nice throw,
Say Tiger
nice catch.
10.
First down at the 22 for Ham.
Mikey likes it, Lutz in there as well. They kept the same formation.
Belmont's the only running back,
Yep.
and Belmont gets the ball.
End closed down, end closed
Goes forward for a yard, maybe 2.
Belmont goes up the middle.
McLaughlin's in there taking over for Izzo on the
Gain of about a
centering
yard.
chores.
2nd and 9.
And Hand substitutes 4 players on this play. Smith, Tony, Moslowski, and Randolph back into the game. Second and 9. And that's Randolph with the ball. Randolph coming to the sideline, and
He's gonna do it.
David Randolph takes it in for Hand's second score.
David Randolph goes 22 yards for
Nice seal on the left-hand side, and he popped it out instead of diving in tight. Pops it out, used his speed, kicked it in, and there he was.
Randolph is quick enough that he can outrun people once he kind of gets that corner.
Dave, the red-nosed Randolph. How about that, huh?
The red-nosed Randolph, okay.
Well, he's red-headed, so.
You've been thinking about that all week?
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Well, let's see what Hand does for the conversion here. They didn't get the first one. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
The wind is still very strong from the northwest, so it's going a little bit from left to right and deep.
They're going to move the ball over to the left hash mark,
Our Hand going to go for 2?
which may mean that Randolph or Punzel will roll to the right. He's going to have 3 receivers to the right, so it's a strong right formation.
A little surprised we don't see the power eye in there.
And Punzel's trying to run around a man. And
Yeah! No good.
incomplete, in and out of the hands of, who was that trying to catch that ball?
That
Philippon.
was Philippone.
Just a little bit low and outside.
Conversion is no good. And with 7:11 to go. in
12
the
to nothing.
quarter.
A lot of pressure was on Punzel at that time, too. They really had a blitz on him. And he had to get rid of it, I think, a little bit earlier than he wanted to, but there wasn't much out there.
Yeah, he had heavy pressure with a defensive man breathing on him. So it a little bit low and away from the receiver there, Philippon. Hand scores the second score with 7:11 left in the first quarter, so the score is 12-0 now.
Well, I'm not always big on going for 2 points early in a game like that. But with the wind and everything the way it is, hey, it's as good a shot as anything, I think. We were watching Pelletier kicking into the wind before the game, and he was getting a pretty good percentage of them, but there's a pretty good kick. Whoa, he touched.
Touchdown there, down inside the 5, about the 4. And it's run back. Oh,
nice hit.
Big hit by somebody.
Whoa.
Who was that?
Oh, that's my boy.
90, Orts.
Stevie Orts.
Steve Orts plants the return man.
I'm a man.
15.
Steve Orts out there.
First and 10 for Pomperaug at their own 15-yard line.
That's
That
my
was a
man.
line drive kick that was touched by the return man. He had to go back and get it inside the 5 and brought it back to the...
Orts and Maslowski up.
Well, he did the right
15.
thing. I don't know if you picked it up, but he actually turned and looked upfield before he really took off, trying to get himself a little distance, and he did.
Quarterback hands off to the far side, and a lot of black shirts there on that one. He gained a couple yards.
He did, and he wasn't going down easy, was he, huh?
That's Spinato has a hold of him. Tony Spinato playing an inside linebacker position alongside Mark Tony in our twin Tony linebackers.
Make it 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. The ball at the 18-yard line.
Those Tony twins look like Mutt and Jeff out there.
The Twin Tonys, huh? They got a Tony Award.
Second down now on about 7.
No,
Corbin is after a man, and helped out from this side by Nizelik. Big run up to the 40.
Corbin doing a good job taking him down, slowing him down, and got a little help from Nizelik, of course, but that was a pretty good breakout, and it faked out Hans' defense as well as myself. I wasn't following the right guy with the ball.
Well, it was kind of a misdirection, wasn't it, on that one?
It was, and I thought it was a quarterback keeper, as a matter of fact, with a double fake, but was not.
First down for Pomperaug. The Panthers of Pomperaug.
Same
they hand
thing.
off over to the left side, and Mark Tony's got him. He's
Right.
The ball's on the
out.
ground.
Whoa!
Ball's on the ground.
Almost.
It looks like Pomperaug recovered.
But is retained by Pomperaug.
Crisco right on top of the ball carrier.
Well, he was just a little bit away, Crisco was, and I mean, because he's staying back there in case of a bounce out. But the ball was out there, and there was just one white jersey a little bit closer than he was.
2nd and 10, right back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice gang tackling by the defensive line, excuse me.
You notice most of the kids for hand are wearing gloves. Most of them for Pomperaug are not.
Yeah.
They don't think we have winter down here in the banana belt of New England.
No.
Heads off this way, and
Whoa, he broke out.
breaks through, and he's heading for the end zone. Unless they can get caught from behind.
Steve Orts is trying hard.
So Pomperaug's going to score here with 4:58 left, 4:57 left in the first quarter. Oh, that play was jammed up, and then he just broke away.
Just kept digging his feet in there and kicking away, and nobody quite wrapped him up. It went right through the center of the hand line.
About a 60-yard run for Pomperaug, so they're right back in this game.
Now they'll be kicking into the wind.
Keegan will attempt the extra point.
And extra points might be an adventure on a night like
They
this.
very well could be.
Into the wind. It's a good stamp and good placement.
Whoa.
Kick just barely inside that left upright.
It
Good.
did. It curved right around it.
Something in the first quarter. The score, Dingle Hand 12, Pomperaug 7.
12-7. 4:57 left first quarter.
Well, that was a whale of a run by the Pomperaug fullback.
Yeah, that play stacked up, didn't they?
Yeah.
No place to go, but somebody didn't wrap up the ball carrier.
Well, they've only really run 2 plays and a couple of versions off of those, but they made it successful that time. I'm sure we'll be able to expect to see more of it.
This ought to be interesting to see how he kicks off into this strong wind.
Yeah, really well.
Back to return are Tommy Lee and Dave Randolph. In front of them are Belmont and who's the other one? 32. Hanson.
33, Hanson, yeah, Derek.
33, Hanson.
Tim Keegan, number 9, will kick off for Pomperaug.
Is that the kid that's the quarterback?
It'll be Tommy Lee,
Yes,
number 21, and number 2, Dave.
Well, Keegan's playing offense, defense, and special teams, so guess he's the kicker as well. He does a little bit of everything, I guess, or a lot of everything.
He's kicking into a strong breeze.
Strong breeze.
Pretty good kick over on the far sideline. It's going to go out of bounds, looks like. No, it isn't. And picked up by Lee, and Lee brings it back a little ways, back to the 20.
Tommy Lee picks it up at the 13-yard.
Brought it back about 7 yards on that, and a little bit of a gamble, but he made him positive.
Boy, that looked like it was going to go out of bounds.
It really
and all
did.
Of a sudden
It really did. That's a big difference, too.
Kicked back.
You do have to pick it up. Sometimes kids have a tendency not to pick it up and down it, but you got to do it because it's a live ball.
And with the ball back just across the 20. Their third possession. Score is 12-7, hand leading Pomperaug of Southbury. It's pitched wide to Randolph. Randolph's looking for a hole, cuts it back, and gets a few yards before he's driven back.
The ball carrier takes it across the 20.
He got about 6 yards, I think, depending on where they mark it. It's going to be pretty close to 6.
Stopped by Ryan O'Donnell, number 6.
But he was looking for opening, and there was just nothing out there. There were white jerseys pretty well scattered the way they should be.
3.5.
But that's still a good run. We'll take 6 yards every time you touch the ball.
2nd and 4. Belmont and Randolph behind Punzel. That one's to Belmont. Belmont is coming this way.
He's close.
Forward for
across the 30. He looked like he's just short of a first down.
Well, it could even be. It depends on where they mark it.
Belmont behind the blocks of Maslowski and Izzo.
No, I guess it's just short. So about a football length short. Now they're going to call for it.
We'll have a timeout for a measurement. It'll be 3rd and inches.
About 3.5 inches.
Whoa! I thought it was a football away, but it wasn't. It's awful close. So
3rd and short.
they're going to be anticipating a quarterback sneak, I would say.
And Pomperaug got all white jerseys bunched in the middle of the field, looking for something right up the middle. And that's Punzel driving forward. And still
Oh! Oh! He almost broke a sneak into a touchdown of 70 yards. Holy smokes!
first down at the 35.
Yeah, he was leaning forward so
40.
much, Ken. Leaning just so much forward, he just couldn't get his balance back. But, whoa! You don't see many quarterback sneaks go for 10 yards.
Pitch to Randolph, going right, cutting back. And Randolph brings it up near the 45.
Yeah, maybe 4 on that.
44-yard line.
A lot of help. Izzo's back in. Randolph got a good jump. Feliciano out there doing a good job.
It'll be 2nd and 5.
Gustavo.
45.
About a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, it is a good 5. I thought he was a little bit less than that, but close to the 5.
Gotta hit hard. I know he is.
Punzel hands this one off to Belmont. Belmont's got a hole. Got a hole, still going. Across the 40.
How about that?
Big gain. First down.
16. He took that to the Belmont Stakes. Nice job by Prince Albert. Man, a little spin move. I got to hand it to Pomperaug. Keep on holding on. Otherwise, he was gone. Again, breaking loose.
Brandon Smith back into the game as a blocker on the end of the line. He's right outside of Chris Gibbon.
We're literally taking being a tight end is what he is. So we're looking at a double tight end set, one on each end.
Inside our tight end.
Randolph going to the right. And Randolph got some yards to run there. That's a pretty good run for first down.
First down, get about 6 or 7. Had some nice help over there again from Danny Klug.
Close to 5 yards.
5 on the play, 2nd and 5.
Dandy Dan doing another good job from over in his guard position over in that side, that right side.
We've got just about 2 minutes left in this first quarter with the wind behind them. Maslowski out in the slot this way. That's Maslowski in motion, and Randolph cuts it back, and he's across the 30.
David Randolph inside the 30-yard line.
He's not far from another first down.
Not far, again, depending on the spot.
Good. The spot is not good. Oh, he's spotted. Okay, he's spotted. Okay, no, the other guy.
Ball's marked at the 28 and a
Boy,
half.
that's close.
And
That's
we're
close
gonna have a
again.
measurement.
So
They're going to measure this one. They moved that ball back about 1.5 feet, didn't they?
yeah,
After they first put it down. It's going to bring up a third down play. We got 1:39 left in the clock. First quarter, the score is 12-7, Hand leading. And the Panthers of Pomperaug, who have been in the playoffs 5 of the last 6 years. They're a strong program there up in Southbury.
they're a regional district of several towns: Southbury, Middlebury, Woodbury.
Got a 1.5 feet.
3rd and a foot.
4 down territory.
Yeah, you're down in 4 down territory anyway, Kent.
Inside the 30.
Off the 29-yard line.
Izzo back in at center.
Yeah,
Klug and
Feliciano.
Feliciano on either side of him. Gibbons and Kelly as the tackles.
Misspoke a minute ago. I said Klug on the right guard. He's really the left guard, and Feliciano's the right guard instead of the left guard.
They've got Maslowski in the backfield of the blocker. Now they split it out. It's Belmont with the ball, makes a spin, should have it.
That'll give him the first, easy enough. Nice job by Albert.
26-yard line.
Yeah, both arms wrapped around that
He did. He's
cold ball.
taking good care of that little baby.
Tiger first
All
down.
right. I think it's warmed up a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting hot up here. First down, Hand at the 27. Funzout going to keep. Going right, cuts it back. Good run across the 20.
Mark Funzel takes it inside.
He's got 7 or 8.
7 or 8 on that one. Did a lot of it himself. Got a little bit of a nice hole right at the point of contact. Went through. Took a couple of linebackers to bring him down. Sethmo coming back in.
2nd and 3. Ball at the 19. Nice pitch wide to Randolph, looking for a hole. He doesn't have very much, but he takes it down to about the 16.
The big thing will be that forward progress giving the first. I think it did.
That's close to a first down, isn't it?
Yep.
They marked at the 16. And we will have potentially another measurement.
The referees are going to look at it.
Yeah,
Now
they're going to bring
measure.
it out. They're not going to take any chances of the refs. 24 seconds left in
From
this.
where we're looking at, that looks like a first down.
It sure does.
But we're not looking down the line of scrimmage either.
We are looking with rose-colored glasses, though, aren't we?
We'll be if they win this game.
Well, stands and everything is filled in a little bit around. It's not as much as a normal.
There's a first down.
Yes.
First down at the 16-yard line.
There is a very good crowd here tonight, considering it's the middle of the week.
They may want to throw this ball with only 24 seconds left in the quarter with the wind behind them this quarter.
All right, we got Matt the Fireman Izu back there in center.
handed off to Randolph. Randolph going to the
Hole there.
left
David didn't hit it.
and spins and goes to the 11.
Spins down to the 11-yard line.
That's going to run out the first quarter. We're at 5 seconds from running, so
Yeah. That's going to go.
10.5, and that will
in the first
start
quarter.
the first quarter of play with the score: Daniel Hand 12, Pomperaug 7.
12-7, Hand leading after 1 quarter of play, and they're driving the ball again. They're down near the 10-yard line.
Yeah, very close to the 10, so it's a good 5-yard gainer. Anyway, maybe a little more than that for Mr. Red-Nosed Randolph.
And we'll take a break and warm up completely here as we start quarter number 2.
Line.
Okay, you ready to roll, John? Go ahead. Second down play after almost 6 yards on that first one.
And of course now we're going almost directly into the wind.
Ball just outside the 10. There's a power eye. Hanson in there to block. And Belmont going to the right or left. Belmont trying to turn the corner.
got
Thrown
it
out of
first.
bounds down near the 5.
Should be the first or close to it. He was trying very much once he saw the pursuit closing in on him, wanted to try to get the first down. He's close.
First down.
That is a touchdown.
Yes, it is.
Goal.
Didn't have to move the stakes very far to figure it out.
5-yard line.
So
First and goal, just right outside the 5.
all right, very interesting movement of in and out of personnel.
They shift about 3 or 4 players at a time. don't they?
Yeah, Randolph came out, I believe. Dave, the red-nosed Randolph, and who's in there now for? Oh, okay, from the shotgun.
Shotgun.
All right.
Belmont's beside him. Punzelt, quarterback. Punzelt's going to keep. Coming to the
Yeah,
right
he's taking-
side. One tackle and misses him.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
And the ball's on the ground, looks like.
Fumble on the play.
Looks like Hans got it. I mean, by the way, the signal, I don't know. Saw some
No
dejection.
signal there. The ball is actually in the end zone. I thought a white shirt was closest to it.
Yeah!
Touchdown.
Tigers in the end zone.
Don't know who
Touchdown.
fell on it because Punzelt's on the way out.
That's-
Mark
that's-
Tony!
Mark Tony falls on the ball.
Tony the Tiger!
That ball was jarred loose from Punzelt. but
Yeah, Mark, he's
Tony
my
gets
man, you know. He's my man out
He's
there.
your man. Now Hand will go for 1. 18-7.
Military to attempt the extra point. Vanish to hold.
2 plays into the second quarter. Drew is the snapper, Banish the holder, Pelletier the kicker. Good snap, good hold.
Yes!
Good kick.
Support is good.
Well, what we saw on that touchdown there, Tony should get credit for it, but Mark was coming to try to go wide to the right. Saw that close down very much, so he cut in directly to go the shortest distance, straight up. You can see his arm kind of, when he got hit once, kind of flailed out a little bit, and the ball popped, and Hand able to recover it. Nice job.
Well, Hand gets a break, recovering a fumble in the end zone by Mark Tony. I believe that's his first touchdown of the season, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, tight end in Hand football.
They don't throw to him much.
Sort of like the
He's a
old
tough
lonesome
blocker.
men from Army days, you know, way back when.
Now Pelletier's got to kick into that strong wind. He'll probably keep it low.
Yes.
Military to kick off for Daniel Hand.
Got Banish on this side, Corbin on the other, the outside coverman on the
Ran into
Pomperaug.
it.
Boy, I think the wind has picked up a little bit right
Isaac
now.
and Davis are right in the middle of the wedge busters, and the ball rolls off the tee.
Boy, that is really pumping the old wind right now.
Strong breeze.
Nice kick.
It's a good kick. Fielded on the flat about the 17, run up the middle. Orts has got a hold of him, and
Nice.
he's not going to go much further with Orts a hold of him.
Stevie Orts
Frazier takes the kick back to the 30.
doing a good job. Steve Orts is a junior.
By Steve Orts.
Back at about the 33.
First and 10 for the Panthers at their own 33-yard
All
line.
right, now this will be their first offensive opportunity with the wind at their back. See what they can do with it. And on the other side, that hand having to look into the wind.
They haven't tried to pass yet, have they?
Not yet.
And as I understand it, this team doesn't pass very much unless they have to. It's run this way. And Banish is in on the tackle and strings it out and helps make the tackle.
Well, what you're
Good
seeing
defense.
there, very interesting. The quarterback passed to the deep man who wasn't very deep, but he hands it off, and then he goes in front of him as an additional blocker. And he is a big boy. He goes at about 210, 215, and the quarterback does. So that gives them extra blockers, and they just try to like tank and blast their way through it like an armored panzer group.
Banish made the initial contact and also helped out by Brandon Smith and Mark Toney on that tackle. About 1.5 yard gain there.
There he
Looks like they're
goes.
going to throw.
There he goes.
They're going to throw to the far side. Ah, a nice catch over there for a first down. And Corbin on the coverage. Who is it? 28.
Higgins' pass is complete.
Maybe Fast Freddy.
Federico on the coverage, but that was just a nice
Stop on
catch.
the play by Fred Federico.
He's doing a good job shadowing him, and ball was put where it had to be received.
Man is going through the middle there. Goes forward for 5 or 6, it looks like.
Frazier, the ball carrier. Picks up 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Boy, that's a very quick handoff, very quick dive off guard. That time a little bit to the left side, and
With Nisley.
got some good stuff on it.
2nd and 4 at the Tiger 49-yard line.
And the quarterback leads the blocking over on that side.
Another first
Got enough
down.
for a first down across the 45.
Takes it across the
Now that's a lot of manpower coming at just the first 4 down linemen, and it's almost as if the idea is you overpower them, and even if you go down after 5 or 6, you can do that all the way down the field.
That's the old student body right almost.
That's
isn't it?
right. Yeah, it really is. That's not a real technical football term, but
First down at the 44. Quarterback looking to throw, and there's a long one. But overthrown, and the man was 7 or 8 yards in the clear.
Intended for a catch or is incomplete.
well, I'll tell you.
Coach isn't going to be happy with the defensive coverage on that one.
No, but it's Alton. It didn't make any difference right now, but it's certainly one to learn on. That everything looked the same, everything faking into the line, everybody collapsed in, and they just kind of dropped out and tried to fade pass it over, and it worked, except for the man wasn't quite where the ball was.
The potential receiver there was number 1. He was their
Slot, actually. She's slot now. She's slot.
slot man in the wing. Run up the middle to the 40.
Frazier, the ball carrier.
It's going to be 3rd and about 6.
Pick up a 4 on the play. It'll be
2
3rd and
inside
6.
linebackers, Tony and Tony, make that tackle. 4-yard gain to the 40.
We really like to see our guys kind of stiffen now. Now, we've been getting some great play out of our 4 down linemen. They really learned a lot this year. They're going to collapse everything up again. They're going to look pass. Yes. Oh, quarterback almost went down.
Slips a little
Got
bit.
some.
He better unload in a hurry. It's down deep and good coverage down there by Banish all the way down.
Yes,
to the
it
end.
was.
Pass is incomplete.
He was nice and tight and looked back for the ball himself. Quarterback had a hard time coming out from center.
On the coverage for the Tigers.
He's had that a couple of times, so
Banish was right inside of his man all the way down there. Still, it was a good pass. And the breeze has just picked up to about 50 knots.
oh my gosh, that is. I think in the camera we'll be able to pick up the dust blowing across the far side infield, but my goodness, it's
Tommy
picked
Lee
up.
back to return a punt. But my suggestion is if it comes in a fly, let it go.
Yeah, you got to watch out this quarterback. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a
Let it
boomer.
go.
Heading for the sideline. Nobody over there. It
No,
actually hits in the end
that's
zone.
cool. That's good.
End zone for a touchback.
Touchback's the best play for hand right now.
1st and 10 at their own
On
20
that
yard
one.
line.
Very nice kick to the quarterback. Of course, once it get up again, you can see it start to float with the breeze, but that breeze had really kicked up right during that play.
I was talking to one of the parents of one of the Pomperaug players before the game, and he said they have a good punter and a good place kicker on this team.
Well, here we go. And the hand starting at the 20. We've been able to take that ball and do some pretty good
Hand's
control.
going to have to call a timeout before they run the play there.
Yeah, there you
They're a
go.
man short.
By Daniel Hand, their first timeout of the first half.
We got 8:50 left in the first half. Hand leading Pomperaug 19-7, and Hand just called a timeout.
First and 10 for Daniel Hand at their own 20-yard line.
Mark Punzel said, I'm one nose short up there, so let's call a timeout and get 11 men on the field.
Brandon Smith was having a turkey leg, I think.
And that's a keeper by the quarterback, still going. And he takes it up for a first down, about 12 yards.
Crossing 30 to the 30.
Boy, there's about a 12 punishing yards that he came through out there.
14 on the play. It'll be
Left some white jerseys on the ground, took a bunch to get him down. Mark did a good job. There's a real big wide hole that had opened up right there to his right. I suspect we'll see the Pomperaug quarterback do that too.
Justin McLaughlin in at center. Pitch wide to Randolph. Randolph trying to turn the corner.
Ah!
And that was close to a face mask.
Now,
by James Master.
Dave wasn't able to quite see though. I mean, he was just running out of real estate over here on that side.
About a yard on the play.
Not able to get much going.
Second and 9.
Pat Kelly trying to block in front of him, but
35-yard line.
only gains about a yard.
What Pat was trying to do was to get out in front of the opposing player, and he couldn't quite get there.
Punzel pitches wide to Randolph going the other way.
Oh, he
and
hits a
Randolph
hole.
with a hole.
Nice.
Got a first down.
David Randolph
Nice.
There's
Oh,
a
you,
flag in after the play.
just a little bit of a sliver there, and he went through it. I think there's a flag down.
Across the 45 to about the 46.
Where it was, the only guy down there was.
Kelly was a blocker out in front there.
I don't know what the flag will be for, but
Let's see what the referee
I mean, it might have been a
signals.
face mask.
Face mask against
Yeah.
Pomperaug on the tackle.
And the position it was thrown right to where Randolph had been tackled, and right at him.
50-yard line to the Pomperaug 49.
Did you
Quarterback
see
first and 10 for Daniel
Kelly
Hand.
was all the way down there right in front of the ball carrier,
Yeah,
blocking
doing-
ahead of that.
Nice pull on that from Kelly.
Steve. Keep him near Steve.
First down at the 49. We got 7.5 minutes left in the first half of this game. Hand is leading 19-7. Pitch to Randolph coming to this side, trying to outrun the man on
He
the
gets
corner.
the corner.
And actually turns the corner.
David Randolph, the ball carrier. Knocked out of bounds at the
Good game.
Boy, oh boy, you can.
That's your speed that he got that corner that time.
You know, who was that?
Were in front of him.
Who was that masked man? Holy smokes! He turned that corner, put on the afterburners coming laterally to the field, and then was able to make it around and took out there for a nice gainer.
Gained almost 9, down to the 41. That's Belmont with a big hole. Belmont still going.
All right, another
Inside the
first.
25.
Give Belmont a good 10, 15 yards on that one.
Across the 25-yard line to the 24. First and 10 for the Tigers at the
Boy, I'll tell you, some of those
24-yard
Pomperaug
line.
kids are getting up awful slowly down there. They're taking a pretty good beating down there.
They're doing fine.
Down about the 24. Now we got a timeout for Pomperaug.
Timeout is called by Pomperaug, their first timeout of the first half.
We'll take a break with 7:08 showing on the clock. And with a first down at the 24.
Daniel Hand.
Got a power eye with Maslowski in the backfield to block, and now they split it. Belmont behind the quarterback. Randolph in motion, and Belmont's
Belmont
got the
quick.
ball, and
Oh,
he breaks
great.
one tackle. Still fighting for yardage.
Belmont, the ball
Well,
carrier.
I don't know how he did it. He stepped out of one tackle, but he got maybe 2-3 yards still.
You know what's amazing about Belmont? I don't remember him fumbling all year long. And he wraps both arms around that ball, and he's pretty sure-handed.
Very, very strong young man. He's got a good football sense out there. He's a junior, so we're going to have the pleasure of watching him again next year.
They only gave him a yard on that carry.
I thought he had a little more than that, but hey, you know, take the yard.
That's Randolph going left, and
Whoa!
Randolph, one man got him with the ankle. Well, not much there.
It seemed like an awful lot of territory over to that left-hand side
Stop for no gain.
was available to Randolph to turn on, but
Record on the stop, number 54.
that's,
No gain.
3rd and 10 coming up for Daniel Hand.
They actually signaled he lost a half a yard on that run. And Randolph, Frank, we were just talking that little newspapers around have said that he is
Their second timeout.
the last of, not the last, but
Most
the
recent.
most recent of a lot of hand running backs with 1,000 yards for the season.
we've had a lot of them here at this school. A lot of them gone on to do some neat things. Going all the way back to Steve Curtin, Dr. Steve Curtin, back in the 70s. We'll get you some more updates on that. Well,
Up and down. 3rd down and 10. This is normally a passing down like this, but we're into this stiff breeze.
and there are receivers,
Got 2 receivers left, 1 right.
and you also have Punzelt as a keeper.
And Funzelt gets a high snap. Now he's looking
Nice
to throw and looking in the end zone. Complete
right.
pass, touchdown,
Telephone.
Telephone.
Oh, beautiful play. And let me tell you, what a pickup of a block by Feliciano. He blocked the one man coming in to pressure Punzelt back here, and it gave Punzelt just the time he needed to loft that perfectly right directly into the breeze.
That was a really nice pass. He had to get it over a defensive man and into Philippon.
Nicely, nicely done.
Conversion try. Snapped a little high. Kicked up by Pelletier. Good. Andrew Banish gets it down and Pelletier puts it through. 25-7 with 5:50 left first half.
As the pep band keeps on ringing out. On Tigers, on. Nice job. Very, very excellent play right then. Into the wind. We didn't think you would see much aeronautics tonight, but we have, and Hand has made 2 touchdowns by the way of the air.
5:50 remaining in the first half of play. The score, Daniel Hand 26, Pomperaug 7.
26. I said 25, didn't I?
Yeah. Well, another adventure kicking into the wind, and it has died down a little bit from that punt of a few minutes ago.
Mark
Steve
Pelletier
Pelletier.
kickoff for the
Kick
Tigers.
off.
Well, we haven't even mentioned Andy Davis tonight. He's the one I love to see breaking those wedges, but he's in right now.
He's just to the left of the kicker there. He's a crazy man that breaks a wedge. With a big bounce.
And there he
about 15,
goes!
Run up the middle.
Oh, he just missed the running back.
And
Oh.
finally they take him down, but not until he gets across the 35.
Yeah, very good starting position.
Frazier takes the ball
Boy,
back
Pomperaug.
across the 35 to the
Maslowski and
37
Spinato in on the tackle.
But you know, Davis did make it right through the wedge, broke it up, got through and almost able to get his hands on the
Also,
return man as he came by. Very
First
close.
and 10 for Pomperaug at their own 37-yard line.
Pomperaug looking to throw, and they're looking
Oh,
long and a
wide
man
open.
wide open over there.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
overthrown, incomplete, but the coverage wasn't there.
Higgins' pass intended.
My goodness gracious.
Number 40 is incomplete. Second down.
Wide open. That ball got up in the air, and he was floating it again. but he got up there and the wind did kind of bother it a little bit.
He's got the strong wind behind him, so he's overthrown a couple of those passes. Boy, that's two of them. Either one of them could have gone for a touchdown.
That's right.
Against Hand.
Jimmy Sullivan just came out. Don't know that we mentioned Jimmy's name. He's been doing a great job in the interior line on defense.
Roll to the right, cut back, and planted over there.
Oh, nice
That
shot,
was
Freddie
Davis.
Federico, wasn't it?
Well, Davis gave him a shoulder, and Federico made the tackle. And the quarterback comes up a little slow after that hit.
And we've got a timeout, official timeout on the field.
They may not run that option play very many times if he gets hit that hard. So they got to bring in an extra, a new man to quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback's the one that went out, right?
Yep. He got planted over there. I think
He
Federico actually made the tackle, and Davis was the one that put a shoulder in him and just planted him. 3rd and 5.
Yeah, here they go. They love this play.
Frazier at quarterback.
It'll be handoff. He won't.
And the quarterback's going to keep it. It looks like no, he hands it off. And something there, a first down.
Boy, that is.
Cantor takes it around the left end.
Number 1,
Up to
Cantor.
the 49-yard line.
Yeah, that'll be a first down, I think, or
Looks
close
like
to
a
it.
First down. From
Official
here.
timeout. And
First
it's the
down,
first down for
Pomperaug.
Pomperaug at the 49. 1st and 10.
All about the 49.
They're all screwed up.
Yeah, they still have their quarterback out, and they got a sub in, and he's got the ball.
And he's going to run to the right side.
Oh, almost,
To the ball carrier.
Gains no more than a yard.
Line, a gain of 1.
almost got him for a loss that time, but he was able to just start scampering forward a bit and make it,
Stop play.
well, slightly positive by about a yard.
78 back in. That's Sullivan.
78 Sully, yep.
Steve Orts, number 90, right in the middle of that line.
Not in yet. 45 still a QB.
Sully's a junior, also number 78.
2nd and 9 at the
Jimmy
50-yard
Sullivan
line.
doing a great job all year. Had 5 starts. I had missed that. I had only picked up on one of them. He's done a good
2nd
job.
and 9, hand it off to the first man and hit, and the man makes a
Nice,
spin there.
nice swarming tackling right then. He's,
Correction, Frazier the ball carrier.
And a spin out of the first tackle. Gains a couple of yards.
they do have some pretty good running backs out there, but
And that's their game. Just pounded at the other team.
So about 3 will be 3rd and 6.
Hand's defense
Ball
will
at
get tested the whole
47-yard
game.
line of the Tigers.
Yep, here he comes.
all right, here's the quarterback back in again.
Quarterback for Pomperaug.
I think they've just deep sixed that option play with their first string quarterback.
Well, we'll see. He's going to have a gimpy ankle or something.
Looking to throw, being pursued. Now he throws incomplete behind the receiver. Coverage by Corbin.
Higgins' pass is incomplete.
Yeah.
Crisco came in off the far corner pursuing the quarterback.
For Frazier.
Yeah, he came in real well. He was right behind there, and any much more, another second or two, and he would have done a little damage, I think.
Looks like they're going to play field position here. Kick,
Crisco kid.
4th and about 6.
3 minutes left in the first half of play here, so they want to put hand way back, I think.
Keegan goes back and punts.
But again, anytime a quarterback is the one that's handling the kick, although they wouldn't want to do it from here, I don't think.
It's a good snap.
Yeah.
And a pretty good kick.
Let it go.
They're going to let it go. And it's going to
Oh!
into the end zone.
Into the end zone.
2 yards deep into the end
It
zone.
looked like that was going to take a right turn and be a negative situation for him.
Well, that's again, we got the strong breeze behind that kick.
Yeah, you bet.
And we're just inside of 3 minutes left in the first half. Hand is continuing to lead with a score of 26-7 against the Panthers of Pomperaug in the first round playoff game.
I think I'm going to try to get some coffee at halftime. Woo!
I don't care what it is.
Oh, this is great. This is, I love it. I love it.
And that's the first man through. Probably Belmont. He's still.
Oh, he's got it!
Belmont
He broke
is-
loose. Is he going to be able to outrun him?
He's not
I don't
gonna be able
know.
to
Man's got
outrun
an angle on him.
the defensive man, but he's put into the 30.
Wow. 20,
No
30,
flags
50
on the
yard.
field. Albert Belmont. That's a little similar to the way Pomperaug scored.
That's
The man
right,
was stopped
very
and then he broke through.
Just keep those legs churning. Keep on the positive momentum. And again, all
That'll help his rushing average.
all those squats that you do in the off season come through at a time like that.
Got Hickenroad's fit wide left. Pitch to Randolph. Randolph's coming this way. He's got some blocking. Inside the 25.
Dave Randolph, the ball carrier.
Cut that inside, he was gone.
Following Pat
Oh,
Kelly's block,
baby.
takes it inside the 25,
Trying to run
the
it wide.
24.
Down to the 24. About a 6-yard gain.
6 on the play, it'll be second and a short 4.
So far, Hand has sort of dominated this first half on keeping the ball away from Pomperaug.
Big help with those turnovers in the first part of the game.
A couple of big turnovers. 2 big turnovers plus another fumble in the end zone that resulted in a touchdown.
You bet. The old bounce of the ball. It's a strange-looking ball.
Izzo and Klug and Feliciano and Kelly in a blocking front line. Randolph gets the pitch, going to the far side, and he's headed for the end zone. He's got the corner over there.
Oh, baby.
Hey, by Randolph.
Now that's what I mean. Taking it to the wide side of the field, Ken.
24-yard touchdown.
And Danny Klug getting out there. Handy, dandy, dandy. Dandy Dan. Oh, nice job out there. Got in the way of the last man with an opportunity. Slowed him down, and Randolph just headed for the post.
Pelletier to attempt the extra point.
Drew the snapper, Banish the holder, Pelletier the kicker.
Whoa.
Oop.
Flags all
Flags
over.
on the play.
Legs down. Looks like somebody hand moved early.
Here's the call against Daniel Hand.
Oh, how about that?
Foul. Ball will be spotted back at the 7-yard line.
All right, let's see what we can do.
And
This will
they'll
be...
try it again.
Yeah, this is more like a field goal at this point. See what happens. Stevie's got the leg normally, but we again have a stiff freeze.
Pelletier to attempt the extra
Flags are right straight out and then some.
Going to be put down right on the 15. Oh,
block.
that
And the
one's
kick is
blocked. No good.
With 1:41 to go here in the first half of play, the score remains Daniel Hand 32, Pomperaug 7.
32-7, 141 left in the first half.
Well, oh, we're doing great. This is terrific.
Oh, really? You two won? It's incredible, Frank.
Oh, let me tell you something. This is the way it's meant to be. December football.
I got this feeling, Frank. We're going to go.
State of Maine
We're going to do
football.
this.
You bet. September in Maine, right now. Oh, we love it.
Pelletier to kick off.
Okay, let's not give up anything before the half.
No, indeed.
And
No,
Fraser
indeed.
back to receive for Pomperaug.
Okay, John, ready to roll. Pelletier to kick.
Oh,
High one. And it's fielded at about the 40, and now there's a scramble for it.
They
it wasn't meant to be an onside kick, but it almost ended up that way, or did it?
That was Davis that came out with
yeah,
the ball,
Davis
but
came up with the ball, but oh, they said
Pomperaug's
no.
going to keep it.
Oh,
I'm not sure about that one.
well, that was the old scramble under the pile, I guess. Referee must have been right there, and he saw where the ball went down, I guess, and thought that he could blow it dead.
Let's not give up one of those long passes here.
No, indeed.
They've had two that they haven't had coverage on.
40-yard line.
I think they'll try to do that. They'll try to get on the scoreboard again if they can all do it.
The deep men are Nizelik, Corbin, Federico.
There they go. Yeah, they're showing a pass formation. See if our guys can put some
Quick pass to the far side. And now it's going to be closed down. Only about 3 yards.
Cantor. Gain about 3 on the
Sort of
play
like a
from
naked
the
screen.
44-yard line.
Naked because there's no blockers out there for you.
Yeah, a quick pass to the
Second
flat.
and 6.
Yeah, they gained about 5 yards.
Mark
Yeah,
close to the
get some.
45.
You're almost bound to get some on that.
But the clock is running, and
More of
there's
the
just
same.
outside of a minute left in this first half.
Now they get their tight look.
Quarterback looking to throw. Now he's going to throw across the middle. An incomplete pass.
Man,
And a man open over there.
yeah, he was wide open. That was the big fullback, number 44 out there.
Jennifer Frazier.
220-pound fullback.
Third down coming up.
Third and almost 6. Now if they stop
Third and
this,
6, the ball at the 45.
stop this play, you might get the ball back before the
Yeah.
half. Timeout, Pomperaug before the play gets out.
With the timeout.
Okay, you ready to roll?
Third and 6.
Third and
for
6.
Panthers.
And they're coming out in a shotgun here,
You bet. We haven't seen this one yet.
pass formation.
They got plenty of receivers going out there, flooding for receivers. Oh, and he's caught. It was tipped by Tony.
Tipped by Mark Tony and caught by the receiver down at the 35. First down, Pomperaug at the 35.
That's a weird one. You want your men to go in there and do that, you know, to get in there. But if that one hadn't been tipped, it wouldn't have gone. Because it was going to be behind and below the receiver.
With the clock running down to 50 seconds, Pomperaug will probably throw it almost every play now.
Oh, I would think so,
Trying to
yeah.
get on the scoreboard again. Quarterback looking to throw. And overthrown over there, and the referee almost makes a nice catch.
Yeah, that's right. He was throwing it for the zebra, I think. But, you know, the closest man to it was Federico. It's amazing.
Armalillo, number 49.
The ref almost caught that ball for us.
He sure did.
What happens if the ref catches it?
Crisco on the coverage for Daniel Hand.
It's called illegal
Second down.
procedure.
Oh.
If the referee had better hands, he would have
Yeah,
come in and brought that one in.
They'll enlist them for the other team.
Clock is at 32 seconds. Second and 10 at the 35. And it's a run play coming this way, and that'll run out the clock
That's
unless
right.
somebody stops it.
Cantor, the ball carrier, number 1.
Well, the quarterback is
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
trying to hustle them up to get another play
18
off. But
seconds remaining in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, they're down deep. They might as well go for it. Oh, they did take the timeout.
Timeout is called by Pomperaug.
why'd they waste all that time? It's down to 11
With
seconds.
11 seconds remaining in the first half of play.
That's what you call 4 o'clock management. That's the term you lose in the pros now, I
Yeah, that's what it
understand.
is. 11 seconds left. It'll be third and 10 at the 35.
Keep it downstairs from the half.
What? Okay, here we go. Let's go, John.
Third and 10 for Pomperaug at the 35-yard line of Daniel Hand.
And Coach Sakula just came in and said, okay, about 80 of you guys drop back and protect against passes.
Yeah. Got a rush, got a, oh,
There's
hold.
a high one. And knocked down
Nice
nicely by Corbin. He stripped it right out of the receiver's hand.
Corbin and Banish both back there doing a nice job.
4 seconds left. Last play of the half.
Number 20, Darren Corbin. Fourth down coming up.
Banish was inside the receiver, and Corbin was behind him, and the receiver actually got two hands on that ball, and Corbin just knocked it right away from him.
You know, there were two black jerseys, and in the plane was a white jersey, sort of like a sandwich. Huh?
Now we're going to have 4 guys rushing and everybody else back protecting against the pass.
Yes, indeed. Oh, they're trying a field goal. How about that?
A field goal.
Why not?
This will
Why
be
not?
52-yard field goal try.
Into the
Got
with
him.
the wind at your
Got
back.
the wind behind him.
Flags in the play.
Who's it on?
Let's see what this one is. Well, the guy told me that he had a good kicker. But he,
Whoa, make it a 57. Why not? Oh, I would have liked to see that go off.
this is a pretty good professional field goal.
He does have the stiff wind at his back, or pretty much at his back. Still a little bit of a draw would go left to right.
He's not going to try it again, is he?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
My golly, this is going to be a. What's he going to put that?
Field goal
47,
attempt now for
50,
57 yards.
57-yard field goal try. If he makes this one, I got to give it to the kid.
You bet.
That's,
Whoop.
that's
Line
not
dr-
going to get high enough to
No good.
get
Line
anywhere.
drive won't do it.
Yeah, runs out the first half.
Daniel Hand, 32,
Hand-
Pomperaug.
Hanley is 32-7 against the Panthers. Hey, go ahead and roll. We're about ready to begin the second half of this game. A very good first half for Han. Tough defense, and score is 32-7 as we begin the second half. Han will get the ball first. They're going to have to put it back on the tee. Back deep to return for Han or Tommy Lee and Dave Randolph. And it's a short kick, short spinning kick to the far side, and it's fielded by Randolph over there. Randolph is pushed out of bounds across the 20, about the 22.
Picks up the ball at
Just
22.
a little above it.
Back to the 22. Where it'll be first and 10 for Daniel Hand at the 22-yard line.
And the wind has just picked up. The temperature is about 22 degrees now. Wind chill is minus 15.
Now, what do they freeze nitrogen in anyway? Holy mackerel, I think we could do that tonight.
And the dust is blowing on the far side of the field.
I mean, it's blowing from... I was down at the coffee shop down there getting some coffee, and the dust blew around the building, and you could taste nothing but dust.
Oh, Han will keep it on the ground and let the clock run. Randolph heading this side. Makes a cut, makes another one. And hits a foot
Somebody's
race.
going to catch him.
Yeah, man is got
Whoa.
him down at the 30. Caught him from behind.
50 yards.
Randolph did a good job of avoiding some tackles there.
Well, I'll tell you, that says something for number 44 there, fullback. He was able to catch Randolph. Holy mackerel.
Would you call him Randolph the red-headed?
No, Dave the Red-Nosed Randolph.
Dave the red-nosed Randolph. Okay.
Pomperaug 30.
Red-haired Randolph.
Well, then, you know, it doesn't quite rhyme or alliterate the same
He'll
way.
never make a song, Frank.
No.
Big run by Randolph. He's got some big yards in this game. He's got over 1,000 for the season, and that's
Quick dive to...
that's Belmont across the
nice
middle
job.
for close to 5.
Belmont takes it to the 26-yard line.
With a
Gain of 4 on the plays.
And with a 25-point lead here in the second half, Frank, we're not going to see many passes from Han.
No, you can't let down at all. I mean, I think these guys are watching them down on the field. I think they have them nice and psyched to keep on going and driving, but they need to do it. Because my thing always is, if one team can make 32, and a half, the other team can too.
Belmont going to the left, and he's got some room to run.
They're
Should
trying
have
to
a
get that
first
ball.
down across the 20.
Belmont inside the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Now
They're
you
trying
had-
to rip it out of his arms.
They
but
did. One of the linebackers went right for the ball. Did a nice job holding
Picks
on.
up the Tiger first down.
As I mentioned earlier, Belmont does a really good job of protecting the ball. First down at about the 19.
He's a junior with good size, had a lot of good experience last year. And the size meaning he's just about 200 pounds, 6 foot. He can gain a little bit more, both maybe in height and weight. And
Right up the middle
there
for
he goes
Belmont.
again.
Now he bounces it out. Goes to about the 16. Gains a couple yards.
Belmont, the ball carrier, takes it close to the 15-yard line.
That's a 4-yard gain, nothing there.
Yeah, and now those are designed to give Dave Randolph a little bit of a blow out there. You're running into the wind like he was. Takes a lot out of you, particularly a 50-yard scamper like he just had. He really burns up some gas when he goes on those afterburners.
And that's Funzel, keeper, going to the left, and he's dragged down, but a first down inside the 5, or inside the 10.
6-yard line.
About the 6.
Mark it at the 6.5.
Oh, I love that play right then.
First and goal for Hand.
He faked the handoff to Belmont going right up center, and then he took it off the left tackle position. Did a good job. Had some good blocking out there by Givens and Brandon Smitty.
Belmont is the man behind the quarterback. And it's pitched to Randolph, coming around, and Randolph
There he
heading
is.
for the end zone. Got it.
David Randolph for the Tiger touchdown.
Dave, the red-haired Randolph,
That's right.
scored again.
David, the red-nosed Randolph.
Right, don't quit your day job.
Don't quit my day job. All right.
There,
To attempt the extra point, managed to hold.
38-7 now is the score.
And you can't let down. I mean, we know a lot of times that Coach Philippone starts letting off and
Oh,
getting
high
other
snap,
players.
and Vanish does
job.
a super job of putting that ball down.
Oh, what a job! My handy Andy.
Andy with a good hands. Had to go up and get the ball and bring it back down, and Pelletier put it through, but a very good job of holding.
Nice job by handy Andy.
9:30 left, third quarter. The score is 39-7, Hand leading the Panthers of Pomperaug. And if they win this game, Frank, we don't know who they would play or where yet, do we?
No, we don't. Either way, that'll all be announced at noontime.
Yeah, Ledyard was leading Enfield 7-0 at the half of their game, so they'll play the winner of that game, assuming that they maintain this lead. Got a 32-point lead in the third quarter.
Steve Pelletier to kick off for Daniel Hand.
And Hand has been a very dangerous team to play the last 3-4 weeks.
For Pomperaug.
All right, let's see what kind of a challenge we'll have on this kick.
It's a pretty good kick.
Yeah, not too bad.
Gonna hit and roll, picked up at the 20, run right up the middle, big hole there. Finally wrapped up, Spinato's in on it. I'm not sure who else is there. Philippone was one.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either.
The 36-yard line.
First man in that stopped him, I couldn't read his number. He's coming from the far side. Yeah, and that's too bad. I would like to have gotten that number.
Their own 36.
That was a very good stop and a very hard runner.
We got Moslowski, Brandon Smith, Steve Orts. 69 is who's 69?
Pete McMahon.
McMahon.
Okay, going to the
I
air.
should know that. Good
That's a
pass
hold.
on the far side, complete pass. Federico bumps him out of bounds across midfield, first down.
Good
Higgins'
job.
pass complete to Cantor.
Right at midfield, looks like.
Knocked out of bounds by Federico.
Almost had some pressure on the quarterback again. We haven't gotten a whole lot of pressure, but there haven't been the kind of plays where that happens. Cisco coming out.
50-yard line will be first and 10 for Pomperaug.
The Cisco kid comes out, and Davis goes in. Andy Davis.
And man,
Ball's down.
there was a slip there.
Ball's still
Man, the
alive.
ball is loose, it looked like.
No,
And-
Spinato has it.
And the ball is
They're going to give that to Hand. Hand recovers. Spinato got that one?
Yep.
They're
At least it choked free out there, kind of squirted free, and he picked it up.
Actually, the quarterback's footing slipped on as they went back on that one, so that was a messed up play from the beginning.
First and 10 at their own 49.
Hand with the ball to 49. And we played almost 3 minutes of the third quarter. Hand leading 39-7. They
Did
get
you
the ball
say
back.
30 minutes of the first quarter?
Three.
We've already played 30 minutes of the first quarter.
3 minutes of the third quarter.
I mean, it wouldn't.
It's hard telling what you might say in this kind of weather.
49-yard yard line.
All right, they just turned down the wind machine. You know, we had enough effect for the TV cameras there.
And it's handed off to Belmont. Belmont coming this way, got some room to run. Runs over a man, gets about 8.
Got 8 yards. Man, we're not keeping the stat sheets at all on this game. It'd be almost impossible to do, but I'll tell you, Handy and Belmont has done a great job handling the ninth ball tonight and getting some good yardage. We've seen, a couple of good 50-yard runs by both of the running backs tonight.
Well, they gave him about 7, I guess.
On the play, 2nd and 3.
He's got to be up over 100, I would have to say. Easily. He's had a lot of 8-yard carries.
And Randolph has had a couple of big ones, so he's got good yardage tonight.
Yeah, I would say he's got to be up at the 100, too.
Ooh, there's a pitch in the backfield, and Randolph falls down, but Punzout goes back and recovers it.
Well, we've seen the Poggenshaw guys, Pomperaug guys doing some slipping, and there you saw Randolph not able to get the
You know what I
traction.
think is happening out there? I think with the temperature below freezing, strong wind, the ground is starting to freeze.
Yes.
And that frozen ground, the footing is getting treacherous. Punzout did the smart thing. He went back and covered it.
Yes,
but
he
a
did.
big loss on that one.
Very good thinking on his part.
It's going to be 25, 28 yards, something like that.
So 3rd and a whole bunch.
No, a whole bunch. And I don't believe Hand has punted all night, have they?
I don't think so.
That's Randolph going to the left.
Let's see if we can.
Cuts it through, brings it across the 40.
He was taken down very well that time by
a good 5 yards, but now
Keegan, the quarterback, is the one who took him down. He's moving a little bit slowly over there.
now they'll punt. 4th down and about 20.
Yeah, and this wind is strong as it's been all night. Hey, Steve Fuse, will you turn off the wind machine? We don't need any.
Neislick is going to have an adventure punting
Yeah,
into
this
this.
will be an adventure. We don't need any more, visual effects.
He needs a good snap to start with. He gets a good snap and gets
Nice.
it out there
Okay,
low.
that's all
and a
right.
good
That'll
kick.
work. That'll work.
That'll work. Down about to 40, 41 maybe.
Yep. Oh, it's still
Covered by Pelletier over there. He didn't get that one more than about 8 feet off of the ground.
No. And if he had gotten up in the air, it probably wouldn't have done very much anyway.
Pomperaug, 1st and 10.
The wind, the way it was blowing right then, would have put it right back in his face. No, I don't think so.
Pomperaug with the ball back at about 41.
This is a night to remember.
Football weather at Strong Field, and that play is messed up in the backfield and gains nothing. Maybe lost a yard or so.
That's right.
That's Orts on top of the ball carrier. Again, the footing wasn't good for the running back.
No, you can see the bare spots in the middle of the field. We've never seen the hand field in this shape before, and it hasn't been. They had the blight that hit it a bit this summer and kind of killed off a lot of the grass, and needs a lot of maintenance work on it. All right, here they go to the air, by the looks of things.
2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Quarterback straight back.
Looking
this way. It's incomplete behind the receiver. Crisco has the coverage.
Crisco on the coverage for Daniel Hand. 3rd down coming up for the Panthers.
We've played almost half of this 3rd quarter now. Coming up to 6 minutes.
I see down in front of us Ryan Fedor kind of warming up a bit. Maybe he's going to go in and take a few reps, get some experience in postseason play.
3rd and 10. Probably a pass. Looking to throw.
They got a little.
Oh, a
flag.
flag.
Incomplete. Flag on the play.
Flag down. Incomplete pass. That was a short one anyhow.
That'll be a face mask, I would think.
Let's see what they'd call it. Boy, the wind is blowing Montana by us now.
The call against Daniel Hand.
What did you just say, Ken? I couldn't hear you. The wind was blowing too loud. Did you say Montana was blowing by us?
I think so.
Yeah, I think Montana and part of Idaho.
This is kind of like weather in North Dakota. I've always thought North Dakota felt like Montana was blowing by it all the time. We may see another 80-yard punt tonight sometime. That'll give Pomperaug a first down.
Yes,
at
it
the
does.
45. And they're going to run to right. Still going. Gained almost 5.
Here's the ball carrier.
Keeps sliding away and finally gets off with about 5 yards.
And Neislick,
You almost don't know who to tackle in there. There's so many bodies heading in that direction.
gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
So what Seth Moe is doing is just trying to mow them all down. Ooh.
2nd and about 6.
Oops.
Somebody moved early for
I should
Pomperaug.
say.
Ball's down on the ground. Recovered by Pomperaug.
Ball's on the ground and Banish was right on top of it.
Banish thought that was the pigskin was really a ham sandwich.
Pomperaug. There's a loss on the play back to the 45-yard line. The legal shift against the offense's decline. It'll bring up 3rd and 10, the ball at the Tiger 45.
I saw Andrew Banish at the coffee shop for breakfast this morning because school was delayed. He and 3 of his friends, football players. I couldn't tell if he was having a ham sandwich or not, Frank.
Probably had a couple of stacks of pancakes and ham on top of it.
3rd and 10 coming up. It's going to run to the right. And a good run. Good. Still going over there. First down.
First down.
He got the ball carrier. Takes it across the 35 to the 32-yard line, and that's an F for Pomperaug, first down. Neislick on the stop for Daniel Hand. Ball at the Tiger 32, 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Did you see what Andrew Banish did on that play? He was shouting the quarterback. He says, I don't care how well you fake. I'm going to stay with you till I'm sure you don't have the ball
That's
anymore.
right. You bet. And he did. And it kissed him right into the ground.
First down for Pomperaug.
They've got a drive going.
And man breaks through on the left side, wrapped up by Banish,
Banish
Tony.
again. One of them right on the back side of that. Got a little help also from Mark Tony.
Frazier, the ball carrier.
And Pete McMahon, it was right at here. He was right at the point of attack was Pete.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6 for Pomperaug at the Tiger 27.
4-yard gain. Well, there's several tough guys in there for Hand, not wearing gloves on a night like this. They're running this way, and they're going to stack that play up. Got to stop.
There again.
Crisco on the bottom of it.
Banish.
Cantor, the ball carrier, stopped in the backfield by Crisco.
Nice job. That time the Pomperaug Panthers got all kind of bound up on their own team players in there. Hand is learning how to come in a little bit on the wide side of that so they can get in behind it a little bit.
I think the Panthers had a hairball on that one.
That's a good one.
3rd down at the 30 now.
Sure it could be cold.
3rd and 9. Potential pass.
Professor
situation.
Fust complaining about the cold. I can't understand with the high salary that he gets, you know. Whoa,
That's
quick.
going to be run to the right side.
Boom.
And
Nice
tackle on the
job.
far side. Somebody stayed at home very nicely there.
Crisco. Nice open tackle, one-on-one. Nice job.
Coming up for Pomperaug.
That's a 4th down, but they're inside the 30, so I'm sure they'll run it again.
Yeah, they'll go for the first down. They'll.
4th and a long 4 to go here. The clock is running. We're down to almost 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback is going to throw.
Oh, they got some pressure on him. Oh, they let him away.
He got away, but Mark Tony plants him for
nice job.
short of a first down. Hand gets the ball.
He was the stay-at-home linebacker was Mark, The Tiger took him down, but nice pressure again to flush him out of the pocket. You know, a scrambling quarterback, you have to watch out for him, but they put good pressure on him.
And here is Footer in the quarterback. Junior for Hand, his first duty at quarterback tonight.
Give him some good playoff experience.
Quarterback for Daniel Hand.
See him as
And
the...
these guys from Pomperaug may be surprised how well he throws the ball.
That's
if
right,
he passes.
and he can scramble as well.
Remember at Guilford, he threw a touchdown pass on about his first play.
First play from scrimmage, right.
Oh,
And
that's
there's
Belmont still.
Oh,
Belmont, they can't bring him down.
wow! That's not going to the Belmont Stakes. That's taking the whole stadium with him.
That's being a workhorse
Oh.
at Belmont.
Yards and a Tiger first down.
I go to a county fair. That's the one I like, and those big, you know, team polls that they have out there. That's the way Belmont looked right there.
Belmont
What a job!
refused to be tackled on that one. Hanson in at fullback, spelling Belmont. Also, Lee is in at the tailback position.
Oh.
Hanson,
Safe.
both feet went out from under him just as he got the ball, but he got it safely.
Backfield, no gain.
Safe at
Loss of
second
a yard,
base.
it'll be second and 11.
There
My
on that
goodness.
frozen dirt down there. Lost a yard.
Yeah, they're all kind of learning what that's like.
Boy, that must really be hard and slick there, and right in the middle where the grass is gone.
All right, let's see what we have.
It's pitched to Tommy Lee coming this way, cuts it
Nice.
back, still going. And
Nice
Good
job
game.
by Tony.
Makes it across the 40.
Mr. Lee. You know, we might say right now that, you know, the three venues coming up for the state tournament, you know, the finals, are West Haven, which is an artificial surface, Southern Connecticut University's artificial surface, and then, of course, the Rensselaer Field, the new Yukon natural surface. So those are the venues for the upcoming state tournament games.
and Hanson fell down again, but Lee's coming this way, first down. Thrown out of bounds.
And more.
Good
Back
first
out of
down.
bounds by Max
Pick up my
Kramer, number
for
84.
me. Yeah,
At
boy.
about the Pomperaug 42-yard line.
I think if I bent over, I was going to break
Tiger,
the brittle
first
right now.
down.
All right.
First down, Hand is holding the ball and letting the clock run. We're inside of a minute, down to about 30 seconds left.
And as everybody can tell, Hand is facing into the wind this time, which will mean they'll have the wind at their back during the last.
That's Tommy Lee with a big hole on
Oh,
the
he's
far
got
side.
a big one. He's working
Trying
his
to
way
turn the
around,
corner
and he breaks
gets the
it.
corner.
Oh, nice
He
spin
still gets
move.
away.
Nice spin move at the end for another 5 yards.
Tommy Lee, the ball carrier.
Mr. Lee.
The 25-yard line. Another Tiger first down.
Good job.
First down near the 25. And they're going to rewind the clock up. That's going to run out the third quarter before they get another playoff. It's 5 seconds and running. We go into the fourth quarter of this game with Hand leading Pomperaug 39-7.
Score, Daniel Hand 39, Pomperaug 7.
Oh, baby. What does Keith Jackson say? Whoa, Nelly.
Oh, Nelly.
Reminder that this game will be rebroadcast on Channel 19 here in Madison sometime later this week. Check your local listings.
Yeah, do we?
Yeah, I asked David. He didn't know. He said when he
Also,
gets
I want
around
to
there.
thank the Daniel Hand Pep Band for coming down here tonight. Great job by the band. They could be at home in front of a player studying for exams, but no, they're down here. And how about the cheerleaders?
Hey, for the
Great job,
cheerleaders.
girls.
Yay for the cheerleaders. Yay for the pit band down there. It's real dedication. A lot of fans. There's been an awful lot of clearing out of the stadium tonight already, which you can well imagine.
I just saw a bird fly by and he was going sideways. Okay, we begin the
First
fourth
and 10 for
quarter.
Daniel Hand. The ball at the 25-yard line of Pomperaug.
12 more minutes of this
Hanson and Lee. in the
wonderful
backfield.
warmth at the top of the press box at Strong Field.
Quarterback.
Boder and the quarterback. Hands off to the first man, Hanson.
Oh, Hanson.
And
Nothing there for him.
Nothing to
Hanson
that
stopped the
hole.
line of scrimmage for no gain.
Just want to let the clock roll at this point.
Rickard on the stop.
Anybody that calls a timeout, they ought to assess them a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah. That's for sure. Okay, Brandon Smith comes out. He's been playing a tight end position, and in
We'll
goes
try
Schweitzer.
to pick up new numbers as they come into this game, late in the game.
Second and 10.
Basically, have the first string line in there to protect the
Second
new
and 10,
quarterback.
that's Lee
And
going to
Lee,
the left.
Nice cut.
Cuts her down to the 20.
Tommy Lee, the ball carrier.
Another 5-yard gainer on that. Nice job by Tommy. He saw a little bit of an opening straight ahead, and he went after it.
Stopped by Mastriani. 3rd and 6 yards to go for Daniel Hand.
That defense down there for Pomperaug has got to be getting pretty
Mike
tired.
Lutz checks in the lineup for
And
the
now they've
Panthers.
got this whole fourth period. They're going to be facing into the wind again. Not an easy thing with the dust coming at you, and your eyes start to water and stuff. So let's see what Hand can do. They got backup
There's
Quarterback.
Boder looking to throw.
Oh.
Oops, that one got away from him. I think that cold, slick ball
Yeah.
slid right out of his hand when he tried to throw that one over there.
Pass intended for Sean Schweitzer is incomplete.
and trying to get it out to
Fourth down coming up.
Schweitzer. Mikey likes it. Lutz was out there as well on a pass pattern. So Hand's going back in to see if they can maybe try a field goal, it looks like. We have Banish in, we have Pelletier
Yeah, we
in.
got Banish in as a holder, Pelletier as a kicker. They're going to put it down on about the 27.
A 27-yard, 37-yard
So
field
going to be a
goal.
37-yarder. He's got the wind behind him. Good stamp. And the kick is up there. Get it through.
Yes! Nice, 37 yards. It was a line drive, just barely squeaked over the crossbars, but there it is. Nice job.
And Pomperaug 7.
42-7.
A 37-yard field goal by Steve Pelletier.
And we're going to see a lot of new shirts in the game this last 10:42. And has played a tough football game against a team that's 9-2.
Yeah, and you're very right. They're a very similar kind of team to Hand. They just haven't been able to get themselves on track. And Hand's defense again.
And defense has just been really tough the last several games.
And I got to say, the front 8 certainly. I mean, it's all 11, of course. But we talked so much about the down front 4. It's relied on. They've been holding their own in there. It's been relying on a lot of the tackles from the linebackers.
Shelton 21, East Catholic 6.
Pelletier to kick
At
off.
the half, Staples 14, Windsor 7. In the third quarter, Ansonia 61, Hyde 6. At the half, Ledyard 7, Enfield nothing.
Okay,
They keep the ball on the tee here. And he hits that one on a line drive, fielded about the 11. Center return. Oh, that man's still going there.
nice
Isn't he?
job, Banish. Nice takedown. Solo.
Banish took him down, didn't he?
Andy Davis again went right through the center of the wedge and came out the other side, and
29-yard
the,
line.
Davis just flattened the man and then helped him up. Said, I didn't really mean it.
till next time.
Till he hits him again. 42-7, Hand leading. Clock is running. And they're going to call a
And
timeout.
a timeout is called by Pomperaug. Timeout on the field. Keel at quarterback now for Pomperaug.
They got a second string quarterback in for Pomperaug.
Well, the first string one, Keegan has had off.
There's a messed up play on the handoff.
I was just going to say the first string quarterback has really been battered and bruised.
He's been knocked around, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Steve
Shot by
Ward.
Brandon Smith. number
Brandon
57.
Smith is right in there, and so
Along
was
with
Steve Ward.
Spinato.
The one that the handoff wasn't made cleanly. That
Lost
play
yard,
was
second
over.
and 11.
Yeah, we'll have to keep track of who some of the new kids are coming in. 64 just came in. Let's run the far side and a good run. Tackled over there by Corbin.
Cantor, the ball carrier.
Nice tackle by TC.
It'll be third and about 4 yards to go for Pomperaug at the 35. Dan Brunt, number 11 in the Tiger lineup.
There's Dan Brunt in, number 11. Yep. Sullivan, 78.
Also number 64, Pat Moran in the lineup.
Pat Moran, 64. Run to the left. And Mark Tony
Nice
Cantor, the ball
job.
carrier.
nails him on that.
Tony the Tiger.
No gain, fourth down coming up.
Mark Tony, inside linebacker, just followed the ball carrier and swallowed him. It's going to bring up a fourth down play at the 35.
All right. Seems a little.
We've got a punt formation here, but we got
Yeah.
nobody back to return for hand.
Yes.
Timeout for Pomperaug.
Huh.
Is there a problem? We'll take a break. Okay. Pomperaug had to take a timeout to get their 11th man on the field. Hand has nobody back to return this. Kick into the wind. And it's a spinning kick. Not too far. It's going to go roll dead at about the 43.
Pete McMahon was almost in there to block it. He may have even gotten a finger on the ball.
It looked almost like somebody
Yeah.
partially blocked that.
Well, let's see. We're going to see some more jerseys in there that we need to come up with. Whoa, like an entire new
Justin
crew.
Lindell checks into the Tiger lineup, number 40.
Justin, good to see Justin in there, by the way. We got to say he got injured in the Guilford game, and it was like
Back in the game?
he's in the game now, and we were very worried about the young man, but apparently he's like popped out his kneecap or something like that, and they got it popped back in, and he's in the game in less than a week. Nice job by Justin.
That one's run on the right side. There's a flag down. That may be a.
Shoot.
Justin Lindell, the ball
What a
carrier.
shame. Sorry to see that. That may come back.
Looks
Think
across
so?
the 50.
But nice shot by Justin. He actually got almost
It's a holding call. I thought
Yeah.
maybe you're going to have a face mask on the tackle.
what a shame. It was a little bit early for that, I thought, and unfortunately, Justin almost a 10-yard carry will not show up in the record book.
John Stewart, 72 in, replacing Klug. Played a good game.
A spot foul brings the ball back to the Tiger 37-yard line, where it'll be first down.
Krause,
and
John
about
Krause's in there.
15 yards to go. Ryan
62.
O'Sullivan checks into the Tiger lineup, number 62.
Ryan O'Sullivan, 62.
Also
51.
Matt Gordon, number 51, checks in.
Matt Gordon replaces Feliciano, who's played a very solid game of blocking up there at the guard position. First and 15. It's Lindahl with the ball, looks like.
Wasn't quite as effective as the first time out,
You know, about a yard in the play. It'll be
but he's
second
getting the
14.
reps. That's what he's doing.
I'm surprised to see him back this soon. Looked like he
Oh,
had
I
a
know.
serious injury there in the Guilford game.
Really did. And I was worried for him because I know he's a good lacrosse player, and you don't like to see that if you can help it, particularly working with the legs like that. But who we have centering now? I thought I saw Billy Drew in there.
That's McLaughlin.
Someplace. McLaughlin's centering. Okay. Whoa!
That's 26 carrying the ball.
Heavy tackle that time. Pascaloni, right?
Mike Pascaloni, the ball
Yes,
carrier.
sir.
Pascaloni.
26.
Another Mike.
Stop for no gain. Third down coming up for Daniel Hand.
And is letting the clock run. Third and about 14. Lindahl and Pasqualoni in the backfield behind Foder at quarterback. That's Lindahl with the ball. Brings it to the 40. That'll bring up fourth down.
Ball carrier.
Oh, there's a flag way after the play.
Stopped by Chris McDermott.
Yeah, that's going to be an unsportsmanlike or something. Looks like somebody was.
Dead ball in a personal
Yeah,
foul
yeah.
against Pomperaug.
Personal
I
foul
saw it.
Pomperaug after the play was over.
It looked like to me, I mean, the one thing I saw was a Pomperaug player going with an elbow in against Johnny Krause in there, but I know he would have thought he was just getting a massage, but the referee didn't like it, if that's what he saw.
Oh, we played almost half of this fourth quarter, Frank.
Yeah.
Think we can make it for another 6 minutes?
And get that so they
Look
could.
who's quarterback in here, Frank.
Fourth down coming up for the Tigers.
Banish?
He
Oh, they're
had
gonna-
quarterback, and he was just calling the signal. It's going to be a punt. Who's the kicker?
Oh, is it Farmer?
It's like number 9. Is that Farmer?
Farmer, yeah.
Yeah, Jim Farmer.
All
I
right,
heard
good
he
kick.
got that one up in the air. That one may carry a ways and a big bounce.
Oh,
And
come on now.
Corbin, look at that.
Yes!
That ball is
Yes!
stopped dead at about the 1, and Corbin hustles all the way down there.
Whoa!
At the 1 yard line.
Super
Corbin
job.
there killed it right at the sideline at about the 1.
That was a 46-yard punt by
Oh.
Jimmy Farmer.
Jimmy Farmer, good to see him back
You
in.
betcha. We've missed him all year.
And 10.
Since early in the season, we got his injuries. They were nagging at first, but they got more serious on him, and you have to take care of it. Wow,
Now in at safety.
this is not an easy place to go right now for where Pomperaug is.
Pelletier is free safety, the deep man on defense. The last line of defense.
And would love to get a safety if they could.
It's
I
going
know
to be
that-
run right up the
Field
middle
on the
and
keeper.
gains maybe a yard, and
Gets it to about
lets the
2-yard
clock
line,
run.
Second and 9.
There's 4 more new players for Handon.
Yeah, very good.
They're wanting a timeout so they can get all the players in that they
And
want.
we have a timeout. Timeout called by
4:48 left in this game. Hand has got it safely tucked away, 42-7 against Pomperaug.
Reminder, the winner of today's
Timeout.
game
We'll
will be
take a
playing
break.
on Saturday against the winner of the Ledyard-Enfield game. The time and location of that game to be determined sometime tomorrow afternoon. So check your local listing.
Local listing.
It'll either be a 2 p.m. start or a 7 p.m. start. And if it's a 7 p.m. start, they will have long johns at the door.
You got numbers at 32.
Yeah, 32 is John Johnson.
John Johnson, number 32, now checks into the Tiger lineup.
Second and about 9 for Pomperaug. And run this way, a big run. He's got room to go. He gets clear up across the 20 for a first down.
Yeah, that'll be a first down, but as important as anything is they'll be moving the sticks up for Pomperaug. But it got him out of the shadow of the goalpost.
82 for Handon. You got a roster handy there, Frank.
Yeah, Lutz coming in, Kincannon going in. Kincannon's another sophomore, so he's got a whole raft of sophomores in there and a few other senior guys in there. Yeah, we got Johnny Krause in.
Play is run this way. It's stopped by Hand after a short gain, about a 2-yard gain. 93 into the game for Hand.
93 is Nick DeLeo.
Robinson, number 34, the ball carrier.
Going in there to get his opportunity
Number
to.
51.
We're inside 4 minutes now, Frank. We're in home stretch.
Yeah, we hope so.
running to the left side, and the man almost falls down. Now he breaks tackles.
Down low. Got to get him low.
Get him down clear across the 40. Good run.
That'll take it to
Robert Paterno, number 24, the ball carrier.
keep on running the clock as they move the
Number 32.
Ball at the
A
44.
Pomperaug first down, their own 44-yard.
Hand just wants to see that clock run now. A lot of good young men in there getting some more experience and having fun their football careers.
First man cuts through, and he's still going. He got to be cut down by the safeties back there. Finally tackled from behind.
Nice.
Clear down at about the 22. 21.
Terry Briggs doing a good takedown.
Ball carrier takes it down to the Tiger.
He came all the way from a down line position, all the way back, trailing the play, and made the tackle. Good job.
Big number 76 caught him from behind.
Mr. Briggs, I don't know if he's related to Patton or not, but he did a great job motoring down the field. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm up in Vermont someplace.
And they're gonna cut back. Tackle.
Nice tackle.
15.
Justin Lindahl.
Carrier. Ball game.
And we're just reaching 2 minutes left in the game. And ahead of the Panthers of Pomperaug 42-7. And we're not going to linger too much after this game is over. But this is a solid defensive game by hand. Going to run to the left. And
nice
that one is
tackle.
pursued from behind. Nicely.
Beautiful job.
79-64.
Moran coming through there and just grabbing from behind, running him down from behind. Good job by Moran. Up there.
A good run.
There they go.
Man headed for the end zone. So Pomperaug is going to put the second score on the
Pomperaug scores a
board
touchdown.
with 1 minute left in this game. All that's going to change is the final score a little bit.
Yeah. Use
Christopher, the ball
up a little more
carrier
ink
takes it in for the touchdown
in the paper.
with 1 minute remaining.
That means Hand will get the ball back again. Oh, let me tell you, our cheerleaders are doing just a dynamite job down there.
Well, they're keeping
Right to the-
moving so they can keep warm.
Right to the bitter end.
They're going for two.
Taron Johnson
Quarterback
Company
getting it on
up
the
2
left
points.
side. He's in for a 2-point
The ball
conversion.
carrier takes it in for the conversion. And with 1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter, the score, Daniel Hand 42, Pomperaug 15.
42-15 now. 2-point conversion.
I didn't mention Veronica Shaw was in.
That's been a big game. It'll be good to see Hand back in that state championship game against either Ledyard or Enfield on Saturday.
Yeah, they really will. It'll be fun. Want to try to get all the Hand people to come out and support their team. And I guess we don't know yet, Steve, when it'll be on.
Of the championship game, SM.
And more times, hopefully,
It's gonna start at least Thursday. Maybe Friday at the time.
if you have the time. My goodness gracious. You get the people to slip you a few bucks, maybe you'll get you know, 2 o'clock in the morning's fine.
Okay, so.
Yeah, shoot. Here we go.
And what do we do here? If we're going to go for 2-point conversion,
Yeah,
it's
no,
for an
sounds-
yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Who they got right in the middle
Well,
there?
Hand-
Spinato.
And Hand really doesn't have a Hands team in there, so they're not.
Well, this is another solid effort by the defense by Hand tonight, particularly.
You bet.
A lot of offense, too. And Mark Punzel really had a super efficient job there.
They're going for an
all to the
onside
far
kick.
side of the field.
There they go. Look at him, doesn't have anybody over there.
Now the ball blows off the tee. And the coaches are trying to get hand people to move to the far side of the field.
Yeah, really. They're not doing it. I don't know why they got a kick.
A little harder to make an onside kick here when you got to hold it. Now everybody kind of crowds over on that far side. And they kick it to the far side and it's
Down. Oh! Was that
caught on the
Hanson, or
line.
who was
Right.
that? Kicked right to him.
The kick is fielded.
No, by Seth Moe!
Moe.
That's my man, Seth Moe.
To the 45-yard line.
Senior year, he caught that. That must have hurt, too.
I think Sethmo had his eye on the end.
On it. My goodness, yeah. If he had a little bit more, he would have been able to do it.
The clock is running. We're down in 30 seconds, and Frank, an excellent game by hand.
Very
The Tigers are a little bit tougher.
That's
Here's the old exciting kneel-down play for the last play of the game. We'll sign it off quickly here. This is Kent Sprague with Frank Tordoff. We got Frozen Steve Fust operating the camera.
and then
John
again,
Woods here.
Saturday, 2 o'clock or 7. Watch the papers. Hand goes to this championship game again.
State championship game on Saturday. Final score here tonight is 42-15. Daniel Hand High School beats Pomperaug Southbury.
Congratulations to both
Good
teams.
night.